piano playing all the time. He never missed a note. He kept playing as he dreamed. His mind was not hazy as it focused on what's coming from the radio. He's playing on the radio. He's playing on the radio.
Welcome.
He's playing on the radio.
This is Paul Kitchen, and you're listening to Live from the NSYNC Asylum. Broadcasting from South Florida today. It's August 1st. I don't have a whole lot of time to do a podcast, mainly because I have a hurricane on the way, but it looks like something that's not going to give us a whole lot of trouble, luckily. Nonetheless, I do want to get a podcast out in the next day or two. Monday, August the 3rd, the next full moon, Sturgeon Moon, I believe. I have a new album coming out, Live from the NSYNC Asylum, Volume 1, which is some of the best tracks, I thought, from the recent videos I've done live from home. And so I wanted to get that out there. Before we get started on that, I noticed that Dan Penn has a new album coming out, and he's written some great songs, and it's been quite a while since he's put out some new music. I think he's about 80 years old now. But last December, on my most recent album, Magic Moon, I recorded The Dark End of the Street. And let's start off with that, and I'll be back with you shortly.
At the dark end of the street, that's where we always meet, hiding in shadows where we don't belong, living in darkness to hide our wrong. You and me at the dark end of the street. You and me. I know that time gonna take its toll. We'll have to pay for the love we stole. It's a sin, and we know it's wrong. Oh, but our love keeps coming on strong. Steal away to the dark end of the street. Steal away. They're gonna find us. They're gonna find us. They're gonna find us. Whoa, someday. You and me at the dark end of the street. You and me. And when the daylight rolls around, and by chance we both downtown, But oh, darling, please don't cry. Tonight we'll meet at the dark end of the street. At the dark end of the street, you and me.
Okay, we're back, and that was The Dark End of the Street, a song written by Chips Moman and Dan Penn. It's from my most recent album, Magic Moon, available in many places that you stream and download music. On Yen and Whack Records. And you can check that out at paulkitchen.com and go to discography. This coming Monday, the new album's coming out. I usually try to release stuff on full moons or special dates to myself or whatever, birthdays. I'll send out something to the mailing list shortly with a link to the trailer for the new album, which is up there now on my YouTube music page. And there's also going to be an article, The Making of, live from the NSYNC Asylum, which I'm going to kind of work off of today for the podcast as a little bit of a direction. The podcast I started in May of 2018, and I did my first live from the NSYNC Asylum back then. By August of that year, I realized it was not sustainable. I was playing, a lot of unreleased stuff, released stuff, a little bit of everything. And I said, well, I'm going to run out of this after a while. I can't go on forever. And I did not do another podcast for nearly a year. Now, I've been doing an episode here and there ever since, but still I knew I needed to do something to make it not only more interesting for myself, but sustainable. In February of 2020, I finally did do a live performance video, and this was a sign of the times. And for that, I pulled up a basic track, which looks like I did it around November of 2011, something I didn't finish. So I brought it into the here and now and tried to whack it into shape as quick as possible. And at that time, the coronavirus was somewhere off in the distance, at least I thought. But a month later, we were starting to shelter at home across the U.S. Not long after that, I started to see musicians performing live from home a lot, and that gradually picked up steam. And it was then that I finally found what I thought the podcast needed: live performances. As of this release of this album, I've done 17 live from the NSYNC Asylum performance videos. And when I released the In Trouble double single in late March of this year, I said it was from my upcoming album. Well, this is not that album. And it wasn't until a few weeks back that it dawned on me I had another new album, if I wanted one, sitting right there on my hard drive. And after spending a little time remixing and mastering it, I think Volume 1 is a pretty special collection of songs and a definite sign of the times. It's also the first collection of songs I've ever done where you can watch the whole thing on YouTube without the unfortunate COVID-19 outbreak, which is still in full force in much of the world. This album would not exist. If you've listened to the podcast, you've heard me speaking of my TripNote project. But first, a word from our sponsor. Thank you for listening to Live from the NSYNC Asylum, brought to you by Starfish Real Estate in Vero Beach, Florida, helping buyers and sellers 13 years now. Visit livinginvero.com for more info and visit paulkitchen.com for more music. Listening to the podcast, you've heard me speaking of my Trip Note project, which is a 40-year retrospective of mostly unreleased songs spanning 1978 to 2018. It's currently sitting on my hard drive, a 4-album set of approximately 50 songs. I figure if I released it, it would just sink immediately to the bottom of the ocean or something, so I don't feel much pressure to let it out of my possession just yet. But you will continue to hear some of it as you have from time to time. At the same time, I have been taking some of those old tracks that were recorded on 8-track reel-to-reel and bringing them into my current studio setup and messing around with them. And what I usually do is I bring them in, detect the tempo. I can remove parts, add parts, etc. The other thing I've learned that I have to do quite often is adjust the speed of what I've transferred into Cubase from my Tascam reel-to-reel. And I guess that's just the tape speed or the machine or the age of the tape, stretching, whatever. But the cool feature in Cubase, it can go in there and analyze, say, a bass track, bass line, can tell you whether it's sharp or flat. You know, a lot of times it's like 0.17% sharp or flat. And you can do that little minor tweak, and then you can actually play along with it and be close to sounding like you're in tune with it. It's not perfect, and some of these retreads that I do are definitely not perfect, but it's still kind of cool to be able to do them. And I've done the same thing with tracks like I'm Still in Love with You, that's on the new album, that were recorded in Logic Audio on the PC 20 years ago. This is after the reel-to-reel era, but this Logic Audio is a new phase where A Matter of Time was the first album, I think, where it was all recorded to hard drive. And, I call those tracks retreads, like I said. Several tracks from my most recent album, Magic Moon, are actually retreads. And this process came in handy during their lockdown. And I decided I wanted to use backing tracks on some of the live videos, most of them actually. And pulling up an old basic track and bringing it into the present wasn't so hard to do anymore. And it created some interesting concoctions. Like I said, the track I'm Still in Love with You, for example, it has parts recorded in 1984, 1999, and 2020. So it's pretty cool playing along to something you've recorded across, 36 years. At least to me it is, even though it sounds completely now when you hear it now, because you've been able to update some of the old recordings, and there's got some amazing plugins now that can really refresh some old stuff. Anyway, as for rules, I had none really. For this album, I wanted the tracks to be what was on the video with no new overdubs. I did edit a bit to clean up the squeaks and squawks, etc. Some of the performances are comps of multiple back-to-back takes, however, and sometimes that's visible. My hair might be down and my hair might be tied back. On When You Tell Me You Love Me, I actually did the first 2 takes with my Melody Maker. I wanted to do more of an electric, at least approach to it, but I wasn't happy with the way it sounded, and I did the final take with the Taylor acoustic, and that's what you see in the video. The last time I played live with a band, even just in the studio, was around 1989. In general, I overdub parts and don't play and sing at the same time. This was itself a bit of a challenge initially. Coordination, breathing, what are the words, what are the chords? Hopefully that trauma isn't too visible in the videos, but it was there, believe me. Despite that, it resulted in something kind of relaxed and focused sounding to me now, so I must have settled in to a degree, whether I knew it or not at the time. Another odd thing happened early on. You may notice that Sign of the Times is the only video where you see me wearing headphones. And since the beginning, I've worn headphones on pretty much every vocal I've ever recorded. Same goes for mic'd amps and acoustics too. But when I wear headphones a lot nowadays, it stirs up ear issues, tinnitus, for one. But this time around, I had vertigo a couple times as well, which kind of freaked me out. And decided, well, that's the end of that. So I stopped wearing headphones when I recorded. I researched recording without headphones and letting it bleed, a la Elvis, and found that the mic I used, the Shure SM7B, for vocals, didn't pick up that much background stuff, particularly where you place it. So I started doing that, and it worked fine. I just monitored the guitars, which for the most part were direct, and just listened to my vocals in the room. No monitoring of the vocals. And it worked out okay, though there are a couple spots you can hear hints of some parts that are no longer on the record, stuff that I've muted or in the mix. And that's something I got to deal with. But overall, it worked out okay. For this episode, I'm going to share the three most recent live performances that are going to be on the album. But first, a word from our sponsor. Thank you for listening to Live from the NSYNC Asylum, brought to you by Starfish Real Estate in Vero Beach, Florida, helping buyers and sellers 13 years now. Visit livinginvero.com for more info and visit paulkitchen.com for more music. For this episode, I'm going to share the three most recent live performances that are going to be on the album with you. The first one is Running Down This Road, which I recorded June 19th, 2020. And it was the 15th date on my No Rhyme or Reason tour, as I call it. And Running Down This Road is from my 2015 album, Living with Fiction, which was released on my 58th birthday. And if you're familiar with my music, there was a long dry spell prior to that. In 1993, I released And We Dream, which was the last album of all new songs of mine prior to Living with Fiction in 2015. I did do A Matter of Time in around 2000, which was, for the most part, re-recording older songs with one new song on there. Maybe that's what this album's like, re-recording old songs, like A Matter of Time. But the setting's a little different for this one. But Living with Fiction was the first thing. But this song, Running Down This Road, I actually started it in 2009. I did dabble a little bit along the way. I'm trying to remember if that was still Logic Audio I can't remember when I really did the full-time switch to Cubase. Not sure. I think it was Cubase by this time. And for the backing track here, I took the album track and stripped it down. I changed the drum kit and added a couple new loops at the end. The drum beats are all the same. I use a Yamaha digital drum kit for the most part, and I trigger different sound libraries. I think back then for Living with Fiction, I was using BFD3. For this version, I'm using Superior Drummer 3, which I think is superior. Got some great sounding kits on there. And then I recorded a live vocal and guitar. So check it out. We'll be back in a minute. This is Running Down This Road from Live from the NSYNC Asylum Volume 1, out next Monday, August 3rd.
Know that I'm feeling bad, something that I didn't have. I hope to find it down this road, searching for some peace of mind. The wrong map makes it hard to find. It'll get you running down this road. One can only move so fast. You never outrun the past. Don't be afraid of the end of this road. It's coming fast. This never lasts. Better late than never. Down the road, down this road. Passing ghosts turn up the road. This thing can't be bought or sold, and I feel so old down this road. I don't wanna feel sad, but nothing I ever had prepared me to find it down this road. One can only move so fast. You never outrun the past. Don't be afraid of the end of this road. It's coming fast, and your time has passed, and you're running down this road. Running down this road. Someday, sometime, you'll find your home down this road, down this road. Someday, sometime.
All right, we're back. That was Running Down This Road from the new album out this Monday, live from the NSYNC Asylum, Volume 1. And the next song is I'm Still in Love with You. Now, this song was originally on a collection of songs called Petty Tyrant back in 1984. And on the new album, I do a couple songs off of the Petty Tyrant album, including the title track. And I mentioned this song earlier. It was written in 1984, and in 1999 for the A Matter of Time album, which I was using Logic Audio on the PC for, I attempted to do another version of it, and it was for the most part done. But for whatever reason, I did not put it on that album. And so I pulled that up, and I figured out recently how to get that stuff into Cubase. Logic Audio, I can start it on the PC, but I can't get audio out of it. I don't have drivers that work with it anymore, nor would I want to, really. But so I have to kind of clean it up. I export the audio portion out of there as OMF files, and then I export the MIDI out of there. And as long as they're all imported into Cubase at the same time or position, it lines up and you can get to work. And you can also note the original tempo over in Logic Audio and bring that into Cubase. So that's how I've kind of figured out how to bring that stuff into the now. So this track is kind of interesting in that it was recorded, and then I went in and pulled the 1984 version off of Reel to Reel, the Petty Tyrant version, and I had a Prophet 600 back then, and I like that big fat boom, but boom bass sound. So I brought that in. I had to tweak that a little bit to get it, because the tempos weren't the same anymore or anything. But I was able to do that. So that 1984 synth bass comes into the 1999 and the 2020 version now. It's kind of cool. So this was recorded really in 84, 99, and 2020. I did 4 takes of the song with live vocal on my Stratocaster, and 2 of them broke down halfway through. So this final video and mix is a comp of take 2 and 4, which were the only complete takes I did of that song. And, one of them's got hair down, one of them's got a ponytail. What can I tell you? Check it out. I'm Still in Love with You from the new album, live from the NSYNC Asylum, Volume 1.
Our love is reawakened. There was nothing else it could do. The years went up and sideways, but I still belong to you. No matter what we may say, our hearts still know what to do. And I know it's just another day, but I'm still in love with you. Remember how our hearts would embrace. We were so tangled up in love. It took 2 souls for that heartache. It takes a foundation, push and shove, and break our hearts in little pieces. I've learned a thing or 2 about love, and I cannot live without your face, 'cause I'm still in love with you. But a heartache between us. Do you hear me? But it ain't nothing but a heartache between us. One more time. Do you hear me, baby? But a heartache between us. Between us. But it ain't nothing but a heartache between us. Between us, our hearts have reawakened, and the stars still shine above. The years are what it's taken, but you still fit me like a glove. And no matter what we both may say, our hearts still know what to do. And I know it's just another day, but I'm still in love with you. Yeah, you. Our hearts have reawakened, and the stars still shine above. The years are what it's taken, but you still fit me like a glove. No matter what we may say, our hearts still know what to do. I know it's just another day, but I'm still in love
Okay, we're back. And that was I'm Still in Love with You from the new album, Live from the NSYNC Asylum, Volume 1, out August 3rd. Up next is the 17th performance date on my No Rhyme or Reason tour. And the song is Crazy Wind. And there's actually another version of Crazy Wind out there off of one of the live collections I did with the Petty Tyrant Band. And on that one, I actually took the music from a song I did with Cartel. Kevin Sheridan did the lyrics on the Cartel songs. Geneva. It was Geneva was the Cartel. It was from the second collection of Cartel called Dress to the Left. Anyway, this is the original version of Crazy Wind. At least the music is what I worked off of. And it's from a collection of songs, very early collection of songs of mine entitled Silent Tears, which I finished in July of 1982. I wrote this song 38 years ago. It took me a bit of time to figure out how to play it now, because all I had was, I could bring the cassette version or the DAT version, whatever I had of it back then, but that's all I had. Silent Tears must have been 4-track. I had a Tascam, I think I had a Tascam 4-track back then, and I don't have a 4-track now, so I haven't been able to bring that stuff in or transfer it into Cubase. But so I tried to work off the cassette, and it took me a few days to try to figure out how to play it. It's just kind of a quirky tune, and it's still quirky. But if you want to hear the earlier recording of that, check out episode 11 of the podcast. I did share it back then. But for the track and backing track for this one, there was nothing really from any previous recordings I could use. So I recorded guitars, keys, drums, and percussion for this prior to doing the live take. It's a quirky, catchy tune, but I hope you like it. It's Crazy Wind. Check it out.
There's a place in the distance, got an hour's drive. Gotta get myself together, gotta find some pride. Gotta find some pride. I haven't seen you since that crazy wind shot deep into my heart. When the music of poets was the only thing could get past me in my art. Can't explain. No, I can't explain. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. As I search for a gift, while I learn to live with regret. But after you held an angel, how can you forget? How can you forget? The night is turning out the lights, another day set free. On my shoulder a tear-soaked pillow, where you used to be. I can't explain. No, I can't explain. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? Want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. There's a place in the distance, about a 45-minute drive. Gotta get myself together, gotta have some pride, gotta find me some pride. I haven't seen you since that crazy wind shot deep into my heart, and the music of poets was the only thing could get past me in my arms. I can't explain, no. I can't explain, no. Baby, I can't explain no more. I did my best, can't explain no more. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back. Come on, baby, can't you hear me? I want you back.
Okay, we're back. That was Crazy Wind from the new album, Live from the NSYNC Asylum, Volume 1, out the next full moon, which is Monday, August the 3rd. And that's going to have to do it for today. Stay safe out there, everybody. Wear a mask. And as far as the storm down here, it looks like it's going to be a Category 1, which is pretty much something you can deal with for the most part. I hope that ends up being the case. And then it'll turn into a tropical storm, and a lot of people on the East Coast are going to get wet in the next couple of days. So stay safe, wear a mask. The election's about 100 days off or less now. You got to vote. Make your voice heard. This is a very important election. We got to get somebody new in there. Anyway, take care of yourself. See you next time.
Newport stayed up at night, radio playing all the time. He never missed a note. He kept playing as he dreamed. His mind was not hazy as it focused.
Thank you for listening to Live from the NSYNC Asylum, brought to you by Starfish Real Estate in Vero Beach, Florida, helping buyers and sellers for 11 years now. Visit livinginvero.com for more info, and also visit paulkitchen.com for more music.